Добрый день, уважаемые друзья, любители киберхоккея. И у нас продолжается чемпионат Национальной хоккейной лиги, сезон 1975-1976 годов. Играется матч под номером 337. Состоялся он 3 января в 1976 году. А встретились в этой игре хоккеисты Сент-Луис Блюз и Миннесоты Норд Старс. К этому матчу команды подходят с таким турнирным положением. Оба клуба выступают в дивизионе Смайта. Хоккеисты Сент-Луиса сейчас расположились на 4-м месте в этом дивизионе. После 36 проведенных матчей набрали 35 очков и отстают от занимающих 3-е место хоккеистов Чикаго лишь по разнице забитых и пропущенных шайб, а игр и очков у команд поровну. Что касается хоккеистов Миннесоты, то они лидируют в этом дивизионе, занимая 1-е место. После 36 проведенных матчей набрали 43 очка и опережают занимающих 2-е место хоккеистов Ванкувера на 7 очков, но при этом у хоккеистов Ванкувера есть матч в запасе. И к этой игре команды подходят с такими сериями. Хоккеисты Сент-Луиса свой последний матч проиграли. Хоккеисты же Миннесоты имеют сейчас 5-матчевую беспроигрышную серию, в ходе которой они трижды побеждали и 2 раза играли в ничью. И, как обычно, знакомлю вас с составами встречающихся команд. Хозяева, хоккеисты Сент-Луиса, выходят на этот матч в таком составе: в атаке в первой тройке левый нападающий Чакли Флей, центральный Гэри Унгер и правый форвард Клод Ларос. Вторую тройку составили левый форвард Тед Ирвин, центральный Ред Бэренсон, капитан команды, и правый нападающий Джерри Батлер. В 3-м звене играют слева Боб Макмиллан, в центре Брайан О'Гилви и правый форвард Берто Уилсон. И 4-я тройка: левый нападающий Ларри Патти, центральный Митч Бабин и правый нападающий Пьер Плант. В обороне в первой паре левый защитник Боб Газов и правый защитник Джейми Мастерс. Вторую пару составили левый деф Боб Хесс и правый защитник Брюс Эффлек. И в 3-м сочетании играют слева Рик Уилсон и его напарник по обороне Боб Плегер на правом фланге. Основной вратарь в этой встрече Ив Беланже, а Эдди Джонстон остался в запасе. Гости, хоккеисты Миннесоты, проведут этот матч в таком составе: в атаке в первой тройке левый нападающий Глен Саттер, центральный Блейк Данлоп и правый форвард Дин Талафус. Вторую тройку составили левый форвард Эрни Хики, центральный Пьер Джари и правый нападающий Лу Ненни. В 3-м звене играют слева Дэйв Кресман, в центре Брайан Хекстел и правый нападающий Билл Голдсуорси, капитан команды. И 4-е звено: левый форвард Норм Греттон, центральный Деннис Хекстел и правый нападающий Крейг Кэмерон. В обороне в первой паре левый защитник Фред Барретт и правый защитник Дуайт Биаловас. Вторую пару составили левый деф Деннис О'Брайен и правый защитник Дук Хикс. И в 3-м сочетании играют Том Рейд слева и его напарник по обороне Билл Плегер на правом фланге. Основной вратарь в этой встрече Чезаре Маньяго, а Пит Лапрести остался в запасе. Я вам напоминаю, что репортаж из Сент-Луиса об этой встрече поведут мои североамериканские коллеги, ну а мы с вами смотрим этот, я надеюсь, упорный и зрелищный поединок.
Opening face-off is just seconds away. Welcome to another exciting night of hockey action. With Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro shortly, I'm Mike Emery.
The teams are ready, and we are ready for this important matchup.
Opening face-off on the horizon, Eddie Olczyk alongside. Let's get his impression of this matchup.
Neither team is going to want to give up an inch early. Set the tone early is the key to finding success later in the game. This is going to be a tight one, Doc.
The Blues have the first possession. Puck's loose, denied by the roadblock. Stole that pass. Through the corner. Lets it go. Save! Both of them got all of that one. Play is stopped. Let's hear from Ray.
Well, it goes a long way if you can get the first goal or two. You can stretch the other team out, make them make a couple of mistakes defensively, so now they have to take chances to get back in the game.
Many thanks, Ray. Couldn't make it through. Can't retain possession. Driving in from no man's land. Using the point. He's got it. Perfectly on his stick in that pass from the left wing. Shoots. What a save.
He's locked in now. Great save.
Point to point to point. Perfect connection right through center. Into the attacking end. There's a hooking call on this play, but he keeps going. And now, after that period of time, we get the whistle and the penalty call. North Stars guilty of a minor penalty for using the stick blade. Just a hook.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
The Blues are activating their power play unit for the first time.
So their first power play gives them a chance to get one on the board here.
The Blues power play will reset. Gains the zone. They've got it. Gives it over to the point. St. Louis has possession in the defensive zone. Steps in from the neutral zone. Intercepts that pass. Maybe he can generate something. A tremendous glove save. Great take, dangerous area. St. Louis couldn't get it going on this power play. The battling continues along the boards. The Blues have gotten to center ice. Looks ahead to start something. Close in play. Drives behind. Glides along the line. Picked up. He's slowed down a bit, and there'll be a hooking penalty called on this one. St. Louis has gotten the goalie to the bench, and the extra man's on. North Stars are given a hooking minor.
This was okay about 10 years ago. Not anymore. That's a hooking call.
The Blues prevailing on the faceoff. That puck's loose because of the defense. Must get it out. It's dumped in. And he picks it up. Crosses that line. That one comes to him behind the net. Good, solid poke check there. Wonderful stop.
That is a great display of goaltending there, Doc.
Shot snapped out of the air. And decides to just cover it up and get the whistle.
Maybe he's shooting to pump up his Corsi number, because that has no chance of going in the net.
Minnesota's prevailed on another faceoff. The Blues have it in the defensive zone. Moved along and in. Tries to get it outside. Clock bleeding down on the power play. St. Louis failed on that power play. Could that come back to haunt them? Great save. Oh, what a terrific save in close.
Great display of goaltending right there, Doc.
There's not many saves easier than this for the goaltender. He gets his blocker on it, he's in good position, and he deflects this away.
Defensive zone win. Minnesota's in their own end, setting things up. Is able to move on in. Around to the corner. Puck loose, now picked up. St. Louis recoiling back in their own end. Intercepts that pass on the attack. No luck on that pass. Good collision. Carried right up the middle. Stole that pass away in his own end. Cut off that pass in the neutral zone. Minnesota's in possession as they move up the wing. A shot. He scores.
Well, they jumped up on the bench beside me pretty quickly here. Very excited on the one side to have the game's first goal.
So we played a while in this period, and finally a goal.
I was hoping, Doc, that we were going to get that first one.
And that's a face-off win.
Scored by number 22. Assisted by
Blocked away.
Time of the goal, 12 minutes, 8 seconds.
Has it back deep. The Blues skated up on the side. Shoots one. Great opportunity denied. Gains that offensive line. Got that pass in his own end. He's got that pass at the point. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. The Blues have been handed a minor penalty for tripping.
Oh, this is clearly a tripping call. He made no attempt to play the puck and took the legs out from the attacking player.
North Stars are going to try out their power play.
Always important to win the special teams battle, or at the very least, come out even.
Score! Got it with the man advantage.
This is one shot I wish more young hockey players would use. Everybody wants to take the big slapper. It's not how hard you shoot it, it's how quick it comes off your stick. And that was quick.
He didn't leave very much room. He's in the butterfly. He's got most of the net shelled off, but he doesn't cover it all, and it ends up behind him.
And the face-off's won.
Scored on the power play.
He's got it on his stick perfect off that left wing.
Number 18. Time of the goal, 13 minutes.
That puck is free. Went off somebody. Minnesota's looking to head man up the wing. Goes back deep for it. That one comes right on his stick. Not very long, but good. Flings it. Terrific shot, but a denial. He cut that one off in the defensive end.
Now, a little bit of a sloppy turnover, Doc, but that looks like a guy just trying to make too much happen. He wants to get his team back in the game.
This is tiring labor. to the point. Gives it on a cross from the point. Incredible save. Puck collected. The Blues have it along the side at mid-ice. Missed the puck on the shot attempt. Knifing his way near the boards. Fires. Got that. Tremendous scoring chance. Feeds the point. Save. St. Louis with the play in the neutral zone. Important interception there. Wonderful stop. And he holds on and stops play.
I'd like to say that the shooter was shooting for a rebound. At least I hope he was, because that shot had no chance of going in.
Nearing the final minute of play. He is hooked. He kind of shook it off and continues to play. There'll be a penalty. The Blues guilty of a minor penalty for using the stick blade. Just a hook.
More times than not, Doc, anytime you reach in around a player's hands that has the puck, you're going to get a hooking minor.
Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play.
They've been successful before, Doc, in the game here. Let's see if they can do it again. Move the puck, get the puck to the net.
Good, solid defensive play with the stick.
In the first period.
The power play unit has to recoil and try yet again. Leads that charge into the zone. Shoots. Shooter tempted to stare at the ceiling on that one. What a glove grab. Goalie out of the net. Puck on his stick. It's on his stick. What a brilliant pass that was. Somebody straight across. Puck has to be first. Offside.
That's not really a scoring chance. It's a puck to the net. The goalie gets to handle it and stop it, but not a challenging stop at all.
The puck's dropped, and that's a great job tying the man up on that faceoff. A point blast and a save. 20 minutes have come and gone. A rest for the players as we prepare for period number 2. The red light flashed twice, both for the same team. 2-0.
Hey fans, we'd like to draw your attention to the far part of the arena where we're welcoming all of our minor hockey.
North Stars have a 2-goal lead, and the one that made it 2 was this one. We'll be right back. Underway here in the period, still on the power play. Long way to go and not much time to do it. Brings it in for an attack. Lets it go. Turned away with the stick. A good solid shot, but a strong stop and deflection out of play off the goaltender. They won that draw. Gets that one on a cross. Fires! Wow, what a glove save. The Blues have this game even by killing off the penalty. Solid, clean win. St. Louis in their own end has possession. Out in front. Didn't miss by much.
There's not really much place to go with the shot. He's trying to be perfect. He misses, and the puck rings around the boards.
Minnesota's carrying it around through center. Seeks the corner. A neutral zone carry. Just couldn't make it. North Stars through the neutral zone, setting things up. He takes that point pass. Shot on. Save there. And holds on to that puck to get the whistle. A little over 3 minutes have gone by. 2 goals have been scored, both by one team. Face off and a solid tie-up and help arrive. Good job. Cut that off between the blue lines. One into another.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
Flings it. Outstanding save. Oh, they had a great chance. Lifts one. And still another save. What a show. Carries it on in from center. Just a backhand. The pad came in handy that time. The Blues with a neutral zone possession along the wing. Turned a shot on net. Great save. And he puts the glove on it and stops play.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
Good offensive zone win. And it's a good pickup. Minnesota's in control of the puck through center. Fires a shot. Save. And decides to just hold on and get a stoppage of play. That's a solid face-off win. A shot. A strong pad stop there. And the referee's whistle has stopped play.
Goalies have to make a half a dozen great stops in a win. This is one on a beautiful move, but there is nowhere for the puck to go.
Good setup off the win. Up to the point. Nice job with the stick lift, and he takes it away. Fires. Hung right over him and couldn't get it past.
The shooter thought he had a chance, but the goaltender robs him. What a stop.
Out of all that, it's kicked further. The Blues are given a hooking minor.
Well, what he was trying to do is trying to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
Minnesota's power play has been strong. They have connected once. Let's see if they can make it twice on this power play.
Blues penalty to number 5.
It's dropped. They lock up, and that's a good job by the winger.
4 seconds.
Back and forth they go between the points. Routine save. Play stopped. Penalty coming. Power play done. North Stars guilty of a minor penalty for using the stick blade. Just a hook.
The referees are looking for this. Anytime you stop skating and reach with your stick and pull on the opponent, you're going to the penalty box.
Both teams are even. Lots more ice per man. 4 against 4.
Lots of space 4 on 4. It always depends how aggressively the first team with the puck plays it. Whether you're going to see much excitement or whether they'll be cautious and play it to a standoff.
Wonderful block. Back to the point. Presses that attack. Save. An acrobatic stop that earned him time.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
Puck dropped in the log jam, and the winger reached in and got it. Skates it into the zone. To the point it comes. Good intercept in his own end. Right to the point. Hits the post.
Well, a bounce sure would have gone a long way for them as they try and climb their way back into this game, but the post denies them.
The Blues power play let them down at a very important time.
Tough to stomach from a shooter's perspective. That was a perfect shot. The goaltender can't get to it, but you get nothing for it.
Critical win of the draw. Side to side they go, trying to generate something. Fantastic poke check. Loose puck, it went off one of the guys there. Solid defensive play. Minnesota's in the neutral zone along the wing. Back in his defensive end to get it. In with it now. Puts one on. Hangs on to that one for a stoppage in play. Over 9 minutes to be played in the second. 2 goals have been scored, both by one team. Puck dropped and the winger stepped in to help. That's big. Minnesota's up the wing, setting things up. Wants the shoulder of the corner here. Regathers it. Tries to get it on net. The Blues are skating it up at neutral ice. Good place to shoot from. Outstanding save off a chance. A big hit.
There's another hit. I'm going to need a new pencil.
Minnesota's got 2 for boarding.
Well, the officials are instructed, Doc, as you know, that any time a player gets hit from behind in this fashion, it's going to be a penalty.
There is hope with every man advantage, even if your percentage is poor. Are you listening?
There's not much new to a power play. It works the same way all the time. You get a good zone entry, you get the puck to the point, you shoot it, you move the penalty killers around. Let's see if they can do it this time.
Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. Play is halted, and we have yet another penalty call. Minnesota's only going to get 2 minutes on this call, but it was tripping.
This is an easy call for the official, Doc. Player made no attempt to play the puck and just tripped up the attacking player.
Every game presents a fork-in-the-road opportunity, and this is it. It's a long 5-on-3 power play, and it begins now.
You don't get too many chances like this, Doc. A 5-on-3 power play. The key is to be aggressive, get the puck to the net, make those 3 penalty killers move all over the place.
North Stars with control at center ice. And he dumps it in. He's got that one. You couldn't diagram it better on a chalkboard. Perfect pass. And freezes play for the whistle.
Really easy stop for the goaltender. Down in the butterfly, he's able to control that shot.
Nice face-off work. Some contact there, and the puck is loose. Good shooting place. Wonderful stop. The face-off, the tie-up, and a solid job from the winger there. Wonderful save.
Minnesota's lucky they haven't been run out of their building. Their goaltender has been excellent. And while he's been so good, it's given them a chance to get their game in order.
Solid face-off win. Shoots. The big pillows came in handy. Makes the stop and holds. whistle.
You can't deliver the puck much better than that, but the goalie says no chance. That's an excellent save.
Good job on the draw. Takes it in from the neutral zone. North Stars' penalty kill has been terrific. That was a long one. This should pick them up. Using the point. Minnesota's in their own end and has possession. Lets it go. The glove like lightning. From the faceoff, and they lock up, and a good reach. That's help from the wing. Shoots one. Got a piece of that one. North Stars shifting gears back in their own end. He pulled it right back. Score! That's 3 unanswered goals.
Not many better feelings after putting a puck in the net when you see passing like that.
Good airtime on this pass, flat when it lands, and the shooter has a walk-in.
North Stars have built a tremendous lead here in the second period. Not a lot of time left, but an entire third ahead. Perhaps they can enlarge it even more. And they take that neutral zone face-off.
Assisted by number 16 and by number 3. Time of the goal, 16 minutes, 49 seconds.
The Blues waiting back in their own end. Shot on goal. Great save in close.
The goaltender shuts that one down on a superb opportunity.
Grab that pass in the neutral zone. Puck loose, just a speed bump off the defense. He lost it, but got it back. Takes that pass from the other point. And another one that's off the glove. Right on his stick from the left wing. Players tired about score! 4 in a row.
Puck support like that, you got to move your feet, move the puck, move yourself, and you're going to be rewarded with a goal.
The goalie's shaking his head. That's a spot on the net that the goalie never wants to be beaten at. He's already in the butterfly. If his glove stays right on his pad, he's going to be able to stop that.
North Stars have built an enormous lead and some wonderful confidence here. The coach probably won't have to say much at the end of this second period.
By number 50 and by number 10. Time of the goal, 18 minutes, 50
He's got it.
seconds.
The stick can break up a play, and it just did. Strong wrister, and a save. Play stopped. That puck is just held. Clean win on the draw. The Blues are at the wing in neutral ice. Takes that pass up the boards and stays. Save! Well, they got to be a little tired after these first 2 periods of play, so they'll get a rest as we start to think ahead toward period number 3.
Look for our food donation boxes located throughout the concourse.
The Blues are suffering on the goaltender. For him, there are great days, there are average days, and then there's today. More in a moment. We are entering the third period. Based on the first two, what are you expecting to happen?
North Stars have done everything right, and the score tips in their favor. I hope they don't sit back and try to protect the lead, because they've been a pleasure to watch so far.
Opening face-off of the third period has started it. Outstanding hitting in this game. There's an example.
There was a pretty good boom when they went into the boards. That is a solid hit.
A wonderful grab of a great long pass. Brings a shot. Wonderful stop.
Great opportunity. Better stop.
And in flight over the line. Around through the corner right now. Got that pass near the blue line and now looks ahead. Wide with the shot.
Got to do more than that to score.
North Stars want to generate something up the wing. Fires. Great glove save.
Pretty easy stop. Once he's in the butterfly, he can slide side to side and control the rebound.
Top drop, face off one, and the winger stepped right in. Lets the shot fly, and a save. North Stars are driving it from the wing. Good place to shoot from, and he does. Puck ricocheted off the screen. One-timer, wonderful chance to score, but no.
Look at how active the goaltender is, looking around the screen to try to make the stop.
This is frustrating. The goaltender makes a save by getting just a chunk of the shot.
They lock up from the draw, and the teammate puts the grab on it. St. Louis is transporting the puck in the neutral zone. Lets it go. Score! Wow, they finally got one.
This snapshot surprises everybody with that quick release, and he's got himself a good goal.
I think he believes he's got the whole net covered, Eddie, but he's left open the low stick side, beaten pretty cleanly.
The Blues have gotten one. A little more respected, but they trail by a whopping score. Can they turn this into some sort of positive to continue the rest of the way and maybe give us hope that this isn't going to be a cakewalk? Got it on his stick in the slot. Outstanding save. Difficult opportunity.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
Took it up the boards and holds. Hammers one. Save there. Recollected. Off a defender, that's a free puck. Got to clear it. Steps across that line. Shot. Got that in the trapper. He hangs on and gets the whistle.
I'd like to say that the shooter was shooting for a rebound. At least I hope he was, because that shot had no chance of going in.
Just over 6 minutes play. So they've gotten one. They need 3. They got to keep it going. The Blues in their own end setting things up. Terrific save, terrific opportunity.
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you got to find a way to put the puck in the net.
Swept aside. And on top of that, another great stop.
Well, it looks like the shooter's just trying to get this puck on net. Routine stop for the goaltender, not much challenge.
Possession established. Good reach there. Has it in his own end. North Stars skated up on the side. Forcing attention in deep. Puck covered, whistle blown. They win the draw. Slid back across from one point to the other. Chooses the corner for this. Has that one measured in his own end. Can start the attack going in the zone. Decides he wants the corner. Slot shot with no time whatsoever. He turned it aside.
A timely save. That is tremendously tremendous.
They won that face-off. Try to generate something. Uses the stick to cut off the pass.
North Stars have been a turnover machine. That's why they have a huge lead in this game.
He's in on an onside play. Oh, what a hit that one was.
I once had a coach tell me, hit or be hit. There's an example of getting yourself into the game.
Terrific challenge. Outstanding save. And the pickup. Nice work done with the stick there. On the outside, a shot. Blocked that one. He banked it right ahead. Shoots one. Outstanding work with the glove. Down to ringside we go yet again. Ray, what do you know?
I've seen a lot of great goaltending performances. I don't know that I've seen many better than this. Can't ask for much more than what we're seeing right here.
He has been spectacular in goal tonight. Absolutely, Ray. Thank you. Just over 8 minutes to go in the period. A 3-goal edge. On the big board, it says 4-1. Did not get anything of it. He moves that one ahead through center. Right near the line, can he keep it going? A good cut of the pass. They can keep the pressure on. That puck is held and the whistle stops play. Defensive zone win. The Blues leave their own end. Gets in, looks over his options here. Turned on net. Pad save. And he's tripped, and there'll be a penalty. The parade to the penalty box means a parade of special teams from the benches.
Well, in desperation mode, all he was trying to do was sweep the puck away, but unfortunately caught the player's skates.
A power play that can generate goals is special, and this one has been. Let's see if it continues. Good clean win on the draw. Twist one. Sticked away. And he holds on, and the whistle stops play. Solid, clean win. They must retreat and start back again. Minnesota's motoring on through center ice. That one is pointed to him. Lets it go. He was standing in the lane and got some up. Point to point to the half wall. And he gets it back. In front. That shot's blocked. Cuts off that pass in the attacking zone. Big takeaway. Still time on this power play, but not much. Not a long pass, but effective. He's got it. That play goes offside. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the period. So they have scored. Maybe this can be the snowball headed down the hill. They need 3 more. St. Louis, another splendid penalty kill. Loose puck did not go very well there. Driving in from no man's land. Around through the corner. It's one of those restraining fouls. It's a hooking penalty, and the arm of the referee is up. On the delayed penalty, the change is made, and the extra man is out there. Minnesota's 2-minute penalty is a minor, and the call is hooking.
This was okay about 10 years ago. Not anymore. That's a hooking call.
There is hope with every man advantage, even if your percentage is poor. Are you listening?
There's not much new to a power play. It works the same way all the time. You get a good zone entry, you get the puck to the point, you shoot it, you move the penalty killers around. Let's see if they can do it this time.
St. Louis in their own end lugs that along. Gains the zone. Lets it go. Great save. Holds on and gets that whistle. Nice face-off work. Wow, that's got to be a call, and the call is coming. The outcome is not in doubt, but these guys are paid to work all 60 minutes. The penalty are fans, and so we have this call to deal with and enter ownership.
Oh, we love speed, we love contact, but in this particular situation, you must slow up a bit before you make contact. If you do, there won't be a penalty. But here, clearly, a charging call.
The Blues go on the power play again. Their percentage is not good, but there's always a chance on this one to improve.
One of the biggest mistakes a 5-on-3 power play makes is they're looking for the perfect shot. The more you shoot it, the more you move the penalty killers around and you start to tire them out.
And it's a pleasure to bring in the third voice on our crew. Rinkside, here's Ray Ferraro.
North Star's game plan is obviously body first, puck second, and as a result, they've opened up all kinds of space in the offensive zone.
You're right, Ray. This is a physical game, especially played by the team that's up on the scoreboard. Pass. Big drive. He scores. Winning strategy on the power play.
We'll see if they can continue the momentum gained with this power play goal as they head out for the next shift.
St. Louis has gotten back to within 2 goals in this game, and there's still time here in the third period. Let's see what happens on this face-off. Solid win at center ice. Now what?
Power play by number 25, assisted by number 6.
Slides it to the point.
Time of the goal, 17 minutes, 50 seconds.
In the slot. Great job in his own end with that interception. Good intercept.
This is exactly what's called forcing the puck. There's no play there. He just turned it over. But he thinks that maybe if I can squeeze the puck through that tiny hole, we can get a scoring chance and get back in the game.
The Blues go for broke. Their goalie is pulled.
1 minute left in the third.
We are in the 60th minute out of 60. Picks it up back there. The Blues' power play is over. They've had their problems tonight. Quick wrister. May not have been intentional, but he got it anyway. North Stars with possession up the wing. Net empty. Score!
empty net goal will send the fans to the exits.
That's a good feeling on the bench. You've locked it up now with the empty netter.
Face-off win, and now what will they do with it? North Stars lug that along up the wing. Stretches it out by throwing it to the opposite corner.
Perfect passing right through center.
It is a hooking call on this play. A restraining foul, and the arm of the referee is hot. Minnesota's roster goes down by one here. At least briefly, a minor penalty for hooking.
More times than not, Doc, anytime you reach in around a player's hands that has the puck, you're going to get a hooking minor.
Good face-off win. That puck's loose, not too well handled.
52 seconds.
And that's the end of this one. The game has ended. And the buzzer sounds. This was surgical.
You need good hands, Doc, to be a surgeon. They had good hands all night long.
So the teams have left the ice and are getting rested for next time. For this time, for Eddie and Ray, Mike Emmerich saying good night.